Hello there, I'm Charlie, aka Ronin Logan X, and this is Ronin Logan X Reviews. In this video, I'm taking a look at the Hopper figure from the Stranger Things The Void series line of action figures from Bandai. To start off with, I want to say that when I first saw this figure, I wasn't 100% sold on it. I passed it up a few times on the shelf, actually. But obviously, I eventually broke down and bought this. And I have to say, once I actually got him out of the package, I was not disappointed. I think he looks a lot better out of the package, although I do have one major gripe with this figure, which I will get into in the breakdown. So, starting off, as far as articulation goes, he's actually pretty well articulated. When comparing to the previous figure that I looked at of this line, which was the 11 in her look from season 3 of Stranger Things, pretty much all of the articulation there is here as well, with the addition of a little more articulation in the feet. Now, it's not a whole lot, but it's more than what we got with 11, so that is a positive in my book. I mean, the range of motion is still very limited, but at least you can get a few more stances for posing out of the figure. Unfortunately, now we're going to get into that one major gripe about the figure, which I mentioned earlier, and that is the shoulder pieces on the figure feel cheap and are awful, I think. When I first took him out, I started moving around his arms, and then when I looked at it for a moment, I thought I had actually gotten him with missing pieces. Fortunately, after moving his arm around a little more, I noticed that the shoulder piece is just extremely loose within the socket, and it will spin around, which can make it actually sink into the socket where it looks like it's completely missing. This is a major gripe of mine, and you cannot move the arm around at all without it getting messed up. I've had to, every time I pose the arms, it seems like I'm readjusting and finessing those shoulder pieces out of that well where it sinks into. That said, everything else with the figure is pretty good in terms of articulation, but that is a big negative, at least for me. Moving on to the likeness, I have to say that when comparing it to the 11, this is an improvement. It's not 100%, but it looks a lot more like David Harbour than I think the 11 figure looks like Millie Bobby Brown. So that's a plus for me, as I always am a fan of a good likeness. Mind you, it's a good likeness, not a great likeness. Beyond that, there's not much more I can say. If you're a die-hard Stranger Things fan, you'll probably want to pick this up. But if you aren't, you'll probably want to pass on this, which seems to be a running theme with these figures, unfortunately. I mean, as I said before, it seems like they're really spreading out this license, and we're going to be getting a Hopper figure. Granted, it's going to be in a 2-pack with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle from Playmates, but it's in the Season 3 look where he's wearing the Hawaiian shirt. Personally, I actually love that look, so I'm definitely going to be picking that one up. All that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was informative and helpful in any decisions regarding the purchase of this figure. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, please comment, please subscribe, and if you would like to check out anything else of mine, you can find me on Instagram at RoninLoganX, where I post toy photography photos as well as puppy pictures of my pup Ripley. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.